Alrighty. Think I'm live. Hey guys, Lost Wolf here, and welcome to my playthrough of Return to Grace. I don't know too much about this game. That it's an adventure space type of game with puzzles. Let me bump up the volume. It's on Game Pass, therefore I am playing it. It looks pretty cool by the screenshot and the synopsis that I read. And I like how, I am player, even though I signed into my Xbox. Alright, without further ado, let's continue on. There's no... There's multiple endings in this game. There's no manual saves. But yeah, let's continue. Let's go. I'll try my best to get all achievements in this game, but don't know if that's possible.
Stick's not responding.
Genmida.
Can you take control?
The storm is interfering with my senses.
The ancient resting place of humanity's greatest achievement.
Hold on.
Impact in 10, 9, oh, there it is.
Hopefully the game is... I think the game might be a little too loud. I'm gonna lower it a little bit. Oh no.
Everything hurts.
You've been out for nearly an hour.
What's our status, Alan?
We've crashed.
Yeah, I got that.
My hull is intact. Thrusters 2 and 4 are damaged and will require realignment.
So will my back. Can you let me out?
Not before we talk about your suit.
Okay, talk.
I'm reading green on seals, green on batteries. Thermals are, well, not green, but fine, and you have 5.35 hours of oxygen. Maybe 6 if we run the scrubbers hot. But Addie, we've had this discussion before. You won't have
Alan,
enough to...
it's fine. I have a plan.
I'm concerned that...
I have a plan.
Understood.
Now, open the hatch.
The canopy hydraulics are not responding. You'll have to pull the manual release.
Alright. Let's play. Manual release. S.
Seriously. This stupid piece of junk.
I'm right here.
Ugh. Visibility's terrible. Any sign of the spire?
I'm not picking up anything new. Just the original beacon signal. You'll need...
Let me see if there's a way I can alt-tab and have audio. I think this game's kinda... I'll bump the field of view a little bit. Or I can just max it out. Yes. Repeated button press. Let's do hold. Hide helmet. No, let's make it... Leave it like that so it's more immersive.
need to use your wayfinder to locate an entry point. If there is one...
Oh, it's like a face. That's
All right.
cute.
You're out where?
Okay, I'm using some sort of a guide on Steam. So let's examine
You're at, Grace.
both weather station.
You know the beacon could be anything. A lost colony, a relay station.
200 distinct oral histories can't... I can't believe this storm. Where would this have come from?
There is record of ancient terraforming on other moons. I think it's safe to assume that Ganymede is not an exception.
Ganymede? That's how I pronounce it. It's pretty chill, you know?
There's
Just-
something man-made here.
Ooh, it's a station.
It's like a weather station or maybe a seismic station. Looks the era of that relay from the Dawes Sea Day. It's at least 700 years old, Alan.
Is that considered a weather station? Let me see. Where did I come from? Front of the first small bridge shortly after falling off the last. Okay. Okay, maybe follow the. Okay, I can't sprint, so. So I take it this is more of a adventure game than a survival game.
There's a little bridge here. There wouldn't be much sense of building this if we weren't within walking distance of the spire.
By all estimates, the beacon is within 400 meters.
This looks climbable.
Cool.
Which way here?
Okay. Oh, rock
This
pile.
must have been arranged here by someone. Waypoint for navigation?
Got achievement. Please send me a sign. Find the stone marker.
Oh no!
Oh, that's not good.
Yep. There goes the back again.
Ow.
What happened?
Fell into a stupid fissure. Looking for a new way to reach the spire. Or at least someplace where it will be easier to find my body.
I mean, these look climbable, right? Hey. Oh, thanks. Poirfish for the follow. You could come to my stream, so I come to mine.
Tight.
I'm not doing anything spectacular. Just playing some games. But since you started, that means it's a sign of you doing more in the future. You'll let me know before? Yeah, yeah.
Another station. Too close together to be weathered.
I've seen progress on your works. Seems like you're doing well.
Icequakes would be the risk of building here.
Maybe.
So it makes sense they would track activity.
Maybe.
The surface temperature is dropping.
You're
We can't
testing for a
maintain thermals
reason.
Much longer.
Oh, got achievement. Mark that off really quick. Elementary, my dear Watson.
I wish I shared your optimism.
Yes. I like that improv test stream. It's like, hey guys, I'm streaming. Okay, I'm done streaming, bye. That's something Jeff would do. You just pull a Jeff. I was OG gonna try to start streaming next month, but I got bored today when I was working. Yeah.
This has to be it.
Prep for it, prep for it. Do all your overlays and
What are you
stuff.
seeing, Addie?
I'm looking at super.
Sorry. Hello there. No, Jeff streams for like 10 minutes. You're not wrong. But that's what it kind of felt like for me when I found out on your story. I was like, you're streaming! Goes the page.
Doesn't
The
seem
last 2 hours ago. What?
I can see an exhaust port that might be low enough to jump to.
This is my fault for not getting glued to social medias. How do I jump? So I see you've been really hyped up about Sparkles. Are you planning to make
One sec.
some of her charms in the future?
I'm
I was
in.
gonna end at 30 minutes, but then I ended it an hour and a half.
All right, Grace.
That's what I like to see.
Let's find out what you've been up to.
So next time you try to end it at 3 hours, that means you're gonna actually end it at like 8 hours, right? She's already in the works. Nice. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can kind of imagine how you're gonna do like her back and front. But I'll hold my expectation until you finally release her. Have you, speaking of Sparkles, have you been playing Honkai? I mean, you did pull Sparkles, so it's more incentive for you to get on and build her. Let me check. Stone marker, ignore control destruction. Examine crane, left and right. Okay. What? I haven't messaged you a sticker back? I thought it was the other way around. No, I'm usually on top of my... Alright, I'll check. I'll check after. Actually, I'll check now on the phone. What are you talking about?
Hope my light still works.
I would not leave you on red. It's usually you leaving me on red for like 30 days. I would look at yours and be like, last login 30 days. I'm like shaking my head.
Come on, you're not excited?
Crash landed me in a frozen hellscape and left me for salvage.
10 years of research, not to mention 6 months of spaceflight, are about to pay off.
But at what cost?
Don't ruin this for me.
Merb. I'm multitasking right now.
Labyrinth? I'm still picking up the signal ahead.
And you can still hear me?
While
Loud
secretly
and clear,
praying I don't
buddy.
get jumped by any sort of monster in this game. You have to delete Honkai for Genshin, of course. But now Genshin's on your PC. Is it supposed to be the other way around? Honkai's supposed to be on your PC and Genshin on your phone?
Century to me. It's the right era, the right size.
Don't say it, Addy. Can't...
Oh. Alright, did not leave you on red. I don't know what you're talking about. Genshin's like 30 plus GB now. It's those high graphics characters, those pixels. They triple the pixels of the characters, of course.
These can't be powered. Must be airflow in the tunnels. I have to say, there's more atmosphere than I was expecting.
Not nearly enough to survive.
I swear it wasn't on purpose. I still been logging on to Identity V. You have passed the 1 month mark. No, I didn't forget. I semi-forgot. It's alright. I know you tend to play that game when there's like new characters or new skin that drops out, and then you actually got it. But yeah, do let me know next time you start. Maybe you'll make it in time for TwitchCon. Speaking of TwitchCon, I noticed
This
that
one's broken.
this year is not going to be in
Fall
Vegas
through.
this time. It's actually in, I think, San Diego, which will probably be less incentive for you
Jeez.
to.
That's gotta be over 15 meters.
And if gravity...
Math. It's probably
Actually,
fine.
I could calculate outcome probabilities based on previous drop impacts.
Go
if
to.
You've already jumped, haven't you?
I know. If it was in Vegas, I would have been like,
way.
you better get affiliate ASAP, so you can get all like the goodie stuff. But it's okay. If anything, there's always next year.
Oh boy, this is slick.
It just means that
Oh no.
by the time next year come around, you better be partner.
Whoa.
Are you hurt, Addy?
I'm working on it. The structure is enormous. This has to be the Gray Spire, Alan.
And there it is. The perfect setup for disappointment.
Found the beacon.
Got achievement. This means something. Found a source of signal.
What you playing?
Space.
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 Return to space.
That's Grace.
Space. You try your best though. Just try it. Try it. Just try it, and then who knows? Maybe you'll actually enjoy it. And
Hi,
then-
fish.
And then you'll go on more often. How's class?
Sucks. Anyway, don't forget to throw the trash, okay?
Trash.
Trash burb?
Trash.
Trash burb. You take this out. Did you even eat it?
I'll bring it to work tomorrow and eat it.
Okay, got it.
Because they have lactose-free milk.
Cool.
She says hi.
Yeah, I say hi, fish. I said hi, fish. You don't.
You said it first, and then
Transmitter is
I'm
on
just
some
telling you
sort
what
of
she said.
console.
It must be part of a control network for the megastructure.
You think we can make a connection here?
Theoretically, if you run a scan, I can attempt to connect.
I'm fish. See, she fish. She
just-
fish. She fresh fish.
You got any like guppy flake fish foods? Just sparkle some.
I here for flakes.
That's my flakes.
I have cat food.
Interface language is quite old and sophisticated, but we should be able to calibrate your computer to interact. You can use your gyroscope.
Speaking of your stream, let me take a look at your. I want to see what you did. Oh, you don't even keep your past your past broadcasts, so I can't see it. Sad. Oh, I can do this though. Hopefully it works. It works. Carfish is the enigmatic artist who streams in the shadows. Their secret art stream, a whispered legend in the Twitchiverse. With no past broadcasts to uncover and no tags to find them, they're a mystery wrapped in a palette of colors. Will they ever grace us with another Clasdunian's creation? Only time will tell. I can see. AIs are taking over the world. Soon they'll know everything about you.
First position is locked. Second calibration position is up. That's two, and here's the final position.
No, you have to remain mysterious.
That's it. We're in.
You're already mysterious. I can't even find
Accessing
your
the
past
network now.
broadcasts. Were you doing an art stream?
Shit.
Was it a successful
Alan,
art
you
stream?
there? Alan?
Hello.
Ha!
A visitor.
Hello.
Let's have a look.
Look,
Where's
this
Alan?
thing on my wrist has a
Who is
face.
this?
Hello,
Who
I'm
is
fish.
this?
Oh, it's cute.
Who are you?
Why does
Entering
it
a
look
home
like
without
an
knowing
egg?
its host.
Because it's an
Are
egg.
you?
Okay,
Grace?
it's an egg face.
Good question.
Egg
I'm not
face.
entirely Grace.
Yeah,
Just a
I
small
saw in your
part
story
of
that you got raided.
processing.
Grace is still here.
And what brings
Did you at least greet your
name
raiders, or
is
did you
Adamari
like
Ito.
leave them on
Explorer.
red as well?
I must apologize, Adamori. It would appear
I haven't
have
streamed in
lost much
3
of my
years.
capacity.
Were you
I
also
cannot see
doing
very
art
far
stream
beyond the
3
room
years
we
ago?
are in.
I've lost connection with my ship's AI.
You won't need Alan here. I can show you around.
Will you be able to let me
You
out of this
greeted
room?
them nice.
Of course.
You gotta come up with
But
a.
until we are able
greeting
to restore power to the
catchphrase.
station, I will require your assistance. There should be a manual
No, you
winch
stream
set in the
IDV.
floor at the
What?
foot of one of the
You can do
sliding
that?
doors.
Did you do that on your phone? Or do you do that on PC? I forgot that was a thing. People stream phone game streams.
Look for a hinged floor grate at the foot of one of the doors.
Like my brother was playing Maple Story, and then he's like trying to help me out. So I went to Google,
The winch is
and
set
I
in the
found
floor
that
below one of
people
the
were
doors.
playing Maple Story mobile on PC, and I'm just like, why don't you just play the PC version? What am I doing? I didn't even pay attention.
You'll have to look below each door. I'm not certain which has the manual winch.
Below each door. Oh, it was here on my phone. It was scuffed. It's alright. But you have a gaming PC now. Now you can stream on the gaming PC. How often do you play Genshin? Because it's been getting a lot of updates. And I heard that you can become a Genshin ambassador and you stream Genshin and they'll give you like Primo gems. What do you want, cat? You might come back when Archinino comes out. Oh, okay. Nice. Do it. You can also draw for them at and get primos. They're basically commissioning you for Primo's gem. Oh, okay, that's what you do.
This must be it.
Working the winch will open the door.
So basically, you give them advertisement and they pay you back in Primo gems.
Do you know where Grace is?
That's what like some of my friends
Grace
do.
went somewhere?
She's
that
been gone
plays
for hundreds of years.
I am running
Genshin.
on a very old server. My memories predate the completion of the Grace Spire.
Am I doing this right?
Grace ushered in humanity's golden age. Peace across the system, booming interplanetary trade, scientific marvels, colonies beyond the orbit of Neptune, and then she was gone, and it all fell apart.
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Well, you're a lot more
Yep,
than an
pretty
archaeologist
much.
usually gets.
That's how they get you. I remember like, you know, Gaunt, from Gigic.
The first step to restoring Grace.
He was sponsored by Genshin to play Genshin, but he's hooked on Genshin, so he spent his like all his sponsorship money on
Bring the
Genshin.
Spire's
It
power
was pretty
back
funny.
online.
Let's do it.
I'll light the way.
Okay, cat. Hold on. Cat wants to play fetch. Here. My cat doesn't even like look at me to throw the ball. She knows that the ball's gonna be thrown, so she looks in the direction that the ball's gonna be thrown. Me with your commission money on cosplay.
What do I do here?
This is a security panel.
I see you've been been buying a lot of cosplay and
yes.
supporting your friend as
Simple
well.
enough. You'll need to light up 9 buttons, forming a square at the center of the panel.
You are buying like social link points. Oh. What cat? I threw you the ball. My cat put the ball somewhere beneath me and expects me to find it. I don't even know where you put the ball. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Your friends keeps opening comms, so now you have to open comms too because you're broke. It's okay. If you're broke, just open
9 buttons in the
commissions.
center.
That is what I said.
I'm pretty sure your
Not
commission
Grace,
fills
then.
up like really
What do I
quick,
call
right?
you?
Because you only
I
open
don't
like
believe
2
there are
slots at
any
a time.
identification strings in my base logic that would suffice.
What am I doing?
I'll call you Logic then. For now. Until we have a better idea of who you
If I
are.
just make this all
And,
light up?
You can call me Addie.
I will refer to you as Addie, then, until we have a better idea of who you are. Do they not have squares where you are from?
Just give me a second.
I mean, am I supposed to fill in all the squares?
Light only the 9 lights at the direct center of the panel.
You already filled, and I haven't released your commission sheet yet. You were like, "Hey guys, I'm opening commissions,"
Light only the 9 central squares.
and it DM'd you right away. Oh, I'll take a slot. You didn't even like tell them what what you plan to, what kind of commission you plan to draw. Dude, that's how popular you are. See, you should do commissions more often. But to be honest, I don't know how long it takes to fill a commission. It's probably a lot more work than what I imagine.
Light only the 9 central squares.
But with your artistic experience, I'm pretty sure you can finish it in no time, right? Where's the ball, cat? Where you put the ball?
Light only the 9 central squares.
Don't care. Wait. What am I doing with this puzzle? Please. Is there like a hint button? I don't know what I'm doing. You're doing chibis and busts though. Oh yeah. I think I kind of saw that. Yeah. You did post it on your story. You do chibis and busts, and you gave like examples. Look very very professional the way you advertised it. Oh, I got it right. She just said something about in the middle, and I just filled in like the middle. Yay.
So what exact?
Expert hacker. Let's see. What achievements do I get?
Station's emergency server had defaulted to Grace's original logic processing. That's me. As
Oh,
you
really? Your
suggested.
story post looks so
The server
messy?
can also
Nah.
run a program
Dude, if you're getting
dedicated to
commissions
control
before you
infrastructure,
even like
and a
post
third
that, you're doing
system
something right.
dedicated solely to empathizing with and understanding humans.
Galaxy Brand, I have no idea what you're
When
doing. I have
power
no
is
idea what I'm doing
restored,
too.
Grace's
My mind's on
primary
autopilot.
services should come online, and we will become some small part of Grace's consciousness. Go ahead and activate the elevator.
Yeah, I don't know too much about this game. Basically, they didn't tell you too much. You just landed here. The robot's like, oh, you got 6 hours of oxygen, and then
This
you're
looks like
like,
metallic rock.
no problem, I got
The
a
power
plan.
station is set
And now
in
we're here.
Spire's foundation stone.
The foundation.
I think your
stone would've
followers
been
just
an
think I'm a
asteroid, right?
goofy little guy.
Certainly. About
That
50
sometimes that's all it
kilometers,
takes.
From what I can report.
See, you got a fan base already.
Most accounts of
I think
Grace's origins
you're
talk
pretty
about
much
an asteroid
established.
being pulled from the heavens. Makes sense.
So if you're able to get a
Wouldn't
fan
be any
base,
construction
you're
resources to
definitely
get
doing
it,
something
nothing
right.
to anchor the structure.
And sometimes all you have to
Can't
be is
imagine the
yourself.
effort it would have taken to redirect an asteroid that big. We don't do anything like that today. Can you open this?
With some difficulty. I will need to direct
See, the
power
difference
from
is
logic
like
to control
you're a
processing,
natural goof.
and I will not
There's some
function
other
at the same
people that
cognitive level until full
Tries
power
hard
is
to be
restored.
goofy and
What do you
doesn't work
mean
out.
at the same level?
Good luck, Addie.
You still there?
Where
So-
would I have gone?
You sound a little different.
That's
Just
creepy.
stronger. The voice of control resonates through the very walls of the structure. I shall start the turbine after you prime the generators that open the spillway.
And this turbine still works?
Will we see
Before,
any
and it will work again.
IDV streams in
You
the
shall
future?
find the generators on the platform at the other side of the room.
Alrighty.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is not listen to him yet. Examine the crane left and the crane right. Is this the crane?
What's the crane for?
Go to the 3 generators overlooking the turbine.
With the 3 generators.
So, why do you need me to start these?
Tradition. A time-honored failsafe of including human hands in the operation of this station.
If I can figure out how to stream it without scuff and lag. It's possible to stream it on PC. Do you think that's something you would want to do? I wish I could move a little faster here.
You know what's in these?
Enough, Addie. You must go to the generators.
Frankly, my achievement unlocked. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Okay. Frankly, checklist. If you play on PC, you only match with other PC people. Oh, is that how it works? Oh, okay. It's not cross-platform. I know if you want to convert. Oh, okay. Like from your phone. What you can do, you can get like a phone emulator, and you can play on PC. But I only know how to do that with Android, because PC uses Android, and I think if I remember right, you use iPhone.
Do you share memories with the logic
Do you
processor?
remember that one time
Indeed.
we streamed?
We are
like,
all part of
the
Grace.
screen on
Aspects
the phone
of her infinite
into
power.
the PC,
Shadows
and
of
then
what
we
was,
stream in the
and
PC?
promises
Yeah,
of what will be.
I think. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
why
Was the
can't
light
you-
that shone
I don't
in
think I
the
did that.
darkness.
I
was
use a
the hand
camera.
that divided the firmament.
That was a camera.
Oh, it's a different thing?
It's a camera. It's different.
So the camera is okay and then the games is not.
Yeah.
No, alright.
To be honest, I don't know exactly.
The turbine
It's
has
tough
failed us.
That's
'Cause-
not good.
because I can do
I
all
must
that
call
with
upon you
Android,
to
but
cast
for
out the
iPhone, I
wicked
think it's
instrument.
different.
The what?
I see.
The broken turbine. You must go to it now.
But I'm pretty
Oh,
sure it's
different.
possible.
It's a different person talking to you.
I don't know what I'm doing. There's no UI that tells me what to do.
Eh. Reminds me of Alien Isolation.
Kinda, without the alien part, and without being killed, maybe. Going to crane? No.
I don't know, the graphic looks more, what would you call it? Kids friendly.
The graphics?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
See? The color? The smoothness? Do you know this?
Going down.
It's like less sci-fi.
Less.
I'm safe to be down here, right?
adult.
You shall not be harmed.
Okay.
You must uncouple
It's
the
more
safety
cartoony.
latches.
Yeah, there you go.
That sounds
Work-
unsafe.
Kind
It is not.
right, Mona.
Probably it's just harder with iPhone. I think I remember, like, you can, there's like several ways. You can stream from your phone directly. I think using like Twitch integration for iPhone. And you can also like connect your phone to the PC. Where it has like your phone screen on a PC, and then you can use a PC program to stream that. And I think that way might be better because you can do like all the overlays and stuff and make it look more not scuff. But if that's something you're interested in, I can try to help you out. Once I'm like there and with your PC and stuff. It looks like Security Breach? Yeah. Yeah. First person and all that.
Say hello. Say hello to Mona.
What
Mona
cat?
is right
What
here.
cat? This cat's
Meow.
clawing me all day and
Oh, really?
yeah,
In bed?
in bed
Is it this morning?
this morning.
Oh. And after that, you do not play with them too?
And I'll just toss the cat. And the cat will
You
come
must
back.
now go to the magnetic crane.
I want to play the new FNAF VR game. But you have school.
And
Yeah, we streamed the first one. It was fun.
speaking of,
What am I doing? I'm not paying attention. All right. I think I used the crane to lift that thing out.
You're sure I'll be able to fix this?
If you trust in my word, yes.
I don't know if I want to trust this control. Do it? Yeah, in due time. In due time.
next year.
I might as well start without you then.
No. I mean, I have like a week off in summer.
Then we can probably do it during the week off then.
You must first cast out the old turbine.
Hoist.
Now cast aside the wretched unit.
Cast aside. Do I put it in here?
Now you shall place the new turbine.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Wait, Fish, you can
Grace?
actually stream Project Sekai. Show everybody your expert.
Behold,
Perfect
my
combo.
power.
What's happened?
I am reborn. Humanity will once again flourish in the brightness of my glory.
This isn't right.
Yeah,
Power
and
processing has not
to
combined.
do it.
Grace has not been restored.
I think she was here for a moment. She was calling.
What a JP player
Do you know who
sees
Evelyn
you.
is?
No.
Dude, the community,
With power
the
restored,
Project
my
Sekai
light
community
clearer,
is
sharper.
it's,
But I could not tell you who
aren't they
Evelyn
like
is.
super
You must
nice?
leave this place at once. Return
According to
your
Jeff.
vessel and spread word of my return. From Sol's fiery core to the icy Kuiper expanse, all must know.
I've hijacked the volume control. I don't feel like this is going to be a short commandment. We'll see how long before he notices.
It took me nearly a year to get here. I want to know if Grace can be brought back.
There is more
Who's
complex
Grace?
to explore if you head back to the control room through which
And
you
Jeff
entered.
is just getting clout
We
from
should
the
determine
kids.
where in the structure my central processors are located. Perhaps along the way you may learn more about this Everett.
Or probably
I
because he's
forbid
not
you to
playing like
linger
JP
a moment
servers.
longer.
And he's back.
Like a divine comet, dive from the outer reaches.
Who knows?
and spread
Maybe if you
light and
play enough, you'll
understanding to the
be
inner
on the same
world.
playing field as the
I'm not
JP
leaving.
community.
Yet more
That's why I told
insolence.
him he needs to have an apology ukulele ready in case it goes wrong. The toxic gossip train.
Do you know what these are?
I have no record. They are likely parts to support the workings of this station.
They're cartridges.
No. Do I go back? What do I do now? I'm not used to games that do not tell me where to go. Usually there's a waypoint that says go here. Now he plays both servers. He's really? That's insane. He's been posting his scores. And I'm like, man, this guy's plays a lot.
So, are there any accounts as to why Grace was shut down in the first place?
There's no electronic record at all. That would have been lost during the Great Dark Age.
Dark Age?
Much of humanity's record keeping would have been managed by Grace. So, she went down 900 years ago, so did the ability to record what happened.
Oh, have you started
Research
watching
with
Fate
Letty
yet?
was based on oral histories mostly, and some.
I saw that
artifacts
you were
learned from
getting
early
interested in it.
wars. Relay devices that were once connected
So
to Grace's
good.
network.
Then we share an interest in shedding light on this Dark Age.
Well, as long as you don't go out of the normal Fate Stay Night timeline, it's
From
pretty
what
good.
I can tell, there is some sort of transit system on the other side of the control room, which should lead you to the other parts of the spire.
Okay. It's because this story meme, it asked you what you want to watch, and you put Fate. What? Oh no, did they really? Oh, that's because you put that on your story. Of course they would. Even your own brother flooded your DMs as well.
Alas, I require your nimble fingers again.
Is it the middle one again?
Alright, what's the pattern?
What's the pattern?
Another easy one. The Phoenician letter Tor.
Who would know that?
I don't know. Perhaps an
What?
archaeologist? How about the Greek letter Chi?
Wait, what's the Greek letter for Kai? You have to Google that?
Okay.
Numeral 10? Numeral uno 10? Roman
Please
numeral?
tell me you
Is
know
that
your
X?
Roman numerals.
Yes, I do.
How about a big fat X?
It just
That
tells
one?
me anyways.
Perhaps it's the symbol you use to sign documents.
Just give me a sec.
Sorry, this game requires brain.
Got it.
This is not the way to your
You
ship.
forgot your brother likes Fate? He was the one that was like spewing you
Humans to turn on her,
what to watch
Like
and you
what?
forgot.
like becoming too overbearing.
Humans would have been given no reason to
Did you watch that
question
video I
my
sent you?
bearing.
It's one
It
of
was
my
pretty
theories,
funny.
Yes. This must be the main entrance. I'm guessing the landing pad is on the other side of the big doors.
That's correct, Addy. Though the pad appears to be buried under meters of ice.
I think this game uses the same engine as Security Breach. Yeah, Unity.
This looks Olympian or Neo.
This game is very Unity.
The triangle must represent the spire.
Not yet, you got distracted.
Does it matter if it's beautiful?
It's okay, I don't blame you.
That's another way to see it. Sure.
But yeah, that series is pretty old. I remember the
Is this
original
airlock?
Fate came out.
Yes. The spire
It was
beyond
pretty
this
good at
point
its
is
time.
pressurized.
And then like I tried watching
I
again
assume your
recently, I'm
suit
just
has
like,
limited oxygen?
it's
I have
it's
about
not as
5
good as
hours
I
left.
remembered.
That's quite a risk you're taking. Will you
Probably
assume
'cause
station life support will be
Back then when I
restored?
was a kid and I was
Wow.
watching
Can it?
all these anime,
I
I'm
believe
like,
so.
oh, anime is
But
so
for reasons
cool.
I'll never understand. Life support is controlled by empathy.
But now that I'm
processing.
like super
suppose that
battle
means something
hardened, you
I'm
know,
the name of
anime
that
vet
programming
watcher, I'm like so jaded. I'm
Hello,
like, oh
Addie.
man,
Hello. So you're going to get
it doesn't have the
oxygen
same
going?
impact
The
on me as
process
it did
has already
before.
begun, my friend. No rush. If you let me accompany
Everyone but
you
one
along the
person
path
told me
ahead,
not to
I can
watch
balance
Fate
the
Fate
environment
Night.
to your life force as we walk.
Oh,
Well, it
here we
depends
go.
how hard you're going into it, because it can be a rabbit hole if you get too into it.
Wow.
But if you're a casual watcher,
How are
then
these
I think
plants
it's
still
okay.
intact?
They must have been
As long as
subject
you
to a
don't
very
go
sudden
into all the
drop in
other
temperature while still
spin-off
alive.
and try to figure
What is
out
this
the
place?
overarching plot,
Remaining connected to one's natural world is important for a person's well-being.
because
Fitting
it will not
starting
make
point for those
sense.
entering the structure, don't you think? Do you recognize any of the
There's
objects
like
in this section of the
multicolored
garden?
saber.
I'd love to know what you think.
You know how like saber's traditionally
From
blue? There's like
calibration
red saber
process,
as well.
Do you see them, Addie? Life in perfect stillness.
Um,
Flowers defying the hoarfrost, as you have defied the emptiness.
That's
of
what happened when you
space
try to
still
watch a
alive there.
bunch of old Otome
guess.
anime that you like. I've seen
Which one are
Fate
you?
fans. You'll say casual.
Pardon
Yeah.
me?
Which one of these
Trust
runes
me.
best embodies your spirit?
Seriously?
It's important I know these things in the
Most people don't
balancing
have
of
the mental
inventory
capacity to
economics.
become
Fancy
hardcore
words
Fate
do not
fans.
make this any less idiotic.
Go ahead, Addie. There are no wrong choices.
Oh, okay. Wait, there's an achievement opportunity here. Interact with all 5 objects in the garden. I'm in the garden.
By
Carving.
all means, take your time if you need it.
You can also hold your breath. Okay. Statue.
this statue could be outer colonial. It's simple, but
And why would its beauty matter?
people.
I know
like
there's so
pretty
many different
things.
saber. I didn't know that until I started watching like the
Human
spin-offs.
spanning
I'm
thousands
like, why
of
is this saber
years.
red?
Am I
Why is she
doing this
wearing
right?
less clothes than
You
the
are
armored
doing
saber?
splendidly.
I'm sorry. This cannot possibly be necessary.
Temperature preferences can vary considerably between individuals. Careful calibration is essential.
How about above freezing and we proceed?
It's really up to Addie. If you don't wish to consider more objects, I can set the temperature within a survivable range, and you can move on to the flower bed next to the stairs.
I have no idea what this is.
Have you been watching any
Weapon
anime
or
lately?
Tool of some
Top
kind?
ones I recommend
It's a
is
device for
Free Ren and
working metal.
Mashley. It's just too good.
Why do you suppose it's in this garden, Addie?
It could be a symbol of hard work.
An industrious future? Or a laborious past, perhaps?
What's the point of this, Addie?
I'm an explorer. I'm here to learn.
You're up to date with the Free Ren manga? I guess. I feel like the anime, the animation, the facial expression, the feels.
This looks like Pacific
Wow.
Revival.
You're
Or
way ahead of me
Gatchway,
then.
maybe. That's a pretty big piece. To
I really
ship all
hope they
this
do
way.
continue making
it must
more
be important.
Free Ren
Even
seasons.
though it's no longer holding up a roof.
We're already blessed
guess
by
its
them
purpose has
having
changed.
like
As
at
can
least
happen with
24
people, too.
episodes.
You're not a planner, are you?
I've been told that. This must be Terra Classical, or made in the style.
You sure it will? It's
The
popular.
ancient Greeks
Nice.
boarded their ships and set out to explore the world, discover its gods, and conquer its monsters. You are an explorer, Addie. But are you here to meet a god or to slay some beast, I wonder? What would you say these objects have in common?
They're artifacts from long before the building of the station.
The things we leave behind say something about us, don't they?
What a society leaves behind is all we have in understanding how they lived.
But we're interested in what you were willing to leave behind in order to come here.
Haven't left a whole lot, to be honest.
I believe that's all I will need to set the perfect temperature.
Finally.
You can move on to the flower bed next to the stairs.
An achievement. I'm curious what makes you so curious. Examine all the items. Cool. Why is the AI's name Empathy? I don't know. They're based off your emotions for some reason. There was that crazy AI named Control. For Empathy, I'm not so sure. Alright, let's go become Zen. Still have no idea what I'm doing here.
Go ahead. Use a bloom, Addie.
Choose a bloom. I'm assuming this is a bloom. What's a bloom? Oh, a flower. Which flower should I choose? Oh, choose red. I can choose yellow.
I think it's like
Go ahead and
telling
choose a
you
bloom, Addie.
what flowers on your deathbed do you want.
Oh, I get two. I think there's only two choices. I'll choose. Oh, it's purple. Let me see. I want to look. I'll choose purple since it
Go
looks
ahead
pretty
and
rare.
choose a bloom, Addie.
I like this one.
A wonderful choice.
Why?
You're driven by curiosity. A search for something truly special has brought you.
Do you have a different one for each area
I'm
or
making the
something?
lighting
I think
adjustments now.
so.
Ah, perfect timing. The room is fully compressed.
There was an
and we can
AI
go about setting
when I
up
was
the
crashing
controls.
down on like a drop
Only
pod.
old-fashioned. But how about the traditional
See, logic.
21%?
There's logic here
Go
too.
ahead and seat yourself at the center of the pergola.
I'm assuming it's this thing.
Now, when you're ready, you can remove your helmet.
My helmet?
Of course. You can't sample the air I've prepared with it on.
And you're sure it's safe?
Your well-being is the most important thing, Addie. I'm certain it is safe.
Okay.
Press X to doubt.
Now I want you to take a deep breath.
Take deep breath. Hold mouse 1.
A nice, deep breath. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1, and release. You can let go, Addie.
But what if I don't want to? Is my face
Anytime.
is my face turning blue yet?
Beautiful.
There you go.
And when you're ready, another deep breath in. Deep as you can, Addie. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and release. You can let go, Addie.
But I want my achievement.
Anytime.
Achievements.
The human record for holding one's breath is 24 minutes and 37 seconds. I've started a pretend timer.
I'm gonna beat that record. I just needed a 10 times speed.
You're gonna die if you hold it too long.
Nah, I believe in my.
I'm not sure who
My
you're
lungs.
trying. Very good, Addie. Feel all that built-up stress from your long journey here release into the ether.
Oh, please.
Shut out any negative energy and take in another life-nurturing breath. Fill those marvelous lungs. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and release. You can let go, Addie.
It says hold it until
Anytime.
automatic exhale.
Oh, great. This again.
Am I supposed to hold it for this long? But my achievement.
Not bad. That was about a minute and a half. Wonderful.
Yes, I got
Even the
achievement.
station has a limited supply of oxygen.
Next, I want
Maybe
you
you're
to
just supposed to
really
enjoy
open your eye by
chimes. That was
reaching
kinda
up toward
peaceful.
the sky.
Okay, hold up. Gotta check that off. And the next one is not until later. Alright, let's stretch. Thought I was playing a space exploration game, but I'm playing yoga simulation
Wonderful.
instead.
How's that feel, Addie?
Kinda nice.
And we're almost done the calibration. For our last exercise, I will ask you to stand up.
Okay.
Now, once you're centered, you can hold your hands in a relaxed position in front of you. Now transfer your weight onto one foot. I want you to hold that for 10 seconds.
Okay.
What could this possibly have to do with oxygen levels?
It's about balancing.
Literal balancing? Unbelievable.
Oh,
Almost there.
I'm actually trying to balance on one foot.
3, 2, 1.
No,
and
no.
that's 10 seconds.
Okay.
Excellent, Addie. We've done great work here today. I've made note of these settings for the other parts of the station.
So we can move to the transit system.
That's
now?
how I restored life
The
support.
door out is just up the stairs past the flowers.
Thank you, Chime, for keeping me company. Watch, this game's trying to make me drop my guard down, and then they'll like start introducing like scary monsters in the next room.
I'll do my best to get the oxygen
No
mix
idea.
just right in the rest of the station. Just let me know if anything is not quite working for you.
You don't suspect Grace was shut down in a human conflict?
Maybe. Or you were abandoned over time.
Abandoned?
We've walked away from a lot of great things.
Probably not the answer they want to hear.
Very cool.
These tracks move transport pods to other levels of this complex.
Let's see if we can get this thing working.
Get transit working.
You wouldn't build a system like this if you didn't need to move a lot of people, which bodes well for finding something cool at the other end. This must be the transit control room. Looks like people worked here.
Okay, let's examine the equipment.
This looks like a welder's jetpack. It's been disassembled for some reason.
I want to use a jetpack. I got achievement. No disassemble. Discover evidence of scavenging. Alright, so the next one is open third security door with 21 clicks. Okay.
This one looks to be in working order.
Then wear it.
No power?
There is no current running to this console. Control will be required to reroute power.
And you defied my wishes to tell the solar system of my return.
I'm just looking for answers, boss.
I am the only answer.
Control?
Ooh, kind of
Fine. Where's the
narcissistic.
electrical access for the room?
To the left of the rear door. But as I said, you will need control to reroute power to the console.
This era of electronics is dead simple. Won't hurt to take a look.
Where am I going? Something about to the left.
These look like crystal core processors. Amazing.
Do you still use this technology?
They'd be too expensive to build today.
Like,
This should show the power status of the room's various systems. Well, nothing in the room is on standby.
As I'd said,
I'm gonna have to look at the breakers. My dad worked on older machines for a living. They're not predictable things. They have quirks.
I sense that there is joy in this work for Addie.
Well, I can tell you there is no joy running to any of those breakers.
Sometimes a good whack will knock something into place.
It's worth a try.
Well, there's your problem right there. Someone's removed the entire power relay.
As I told you,
So why can't Control help us? Isn't he programmed to serve humans?
He's more accustomed to tasks like maintaining power grids across entire planets, while I'm very much attuned to the needs of individuals.
What about you, Logic?
I apparently offer wisdom to the wind,
You activated Control and Empathy.
for all the good that did us.
Is there another configuration we can call on?
Grace's core processors contain only these 3 systems.
Can you combine the systems? Take the edge off Control with a little empathy?
I suppose it's possible, but there's no telling what the outcome of something like that would be.
Could it be any worse than Control?
It can always be worse.
It sounds like a wonderful idea, Addie.
You're right. What do I know? Don't blame me if he turns out to be a murderer.
Oh no.
Addie?
Yep, it's me.
Great. What are we doing again?
We're powering up pods.
So, you want to hotwire this thing?
Yes, please.
All right.
Just get a duck.
Always like to
Rerouting is
diddle.
good to go. You can meet me at the breaker panel.
That's a diddle.
Go ahead and flip the switches.
You got it, pal.
And I'm Pal.
Sure. We'll call you pal.
Breakers look good. Now you can push the buttons that turn on
You
the
just
different
created a new
systems.
AI and named it Pal.
Power's up. I'll let you do the honors.
Here we go.
Control activated.
Oh, that's not good. I'm so sorry, Addie. I thought I would have enough power to do this for you. It seems so important for you to ride in a pod.
I think the track is just jammed with ice.
Ice? You'd think I would be able to handle a little ice.
It's okay. Is there some kind of de-icing system or something?
I don't know.
There is not.
All right, let's look for something to deal with the ice.
Jetpack? Saw a jetpack earlier.
This could be promising.
Would it be heavy enough to smash the ice?
Maybe. But I'm more interested in what that welding gun might do to the ice. All right, pal. Let's try this one
Oh, I'm
on for
actually gonna put it on.
size.
So, what's it gonna do exactly?
Oh, I think you're gonna like it. This is a welder. See if it still works.
Look at that. A little blue light.
That's not gonna cut it. Are you able to control this?
For you, I could definitely try.
Can you open the fuel throttle to the torch?
Okay.
Ooh,
Whoa. I like
flamethrower.
that. What is it?
That's called an icebreaker, pal. Any idea where the flight controls are?
Someone removed them.
Okay.
I can take control if you like.
You know how to fly this?
Looks pretty easy. Stuff shoots out the back and you get thrown up into the air.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, it's working. We can fly.
Easy, pal.
Well, where do you want to go?
Alright. If you can move me to the pod, we can have a look at the ice. And, pal, it's super important that you don't cut the engines or move too fast. I don't want to get hurt.
I know, but it's great, isn't it?
Yep. As long as you don't kill me.
Alright,
Alright. This should be close enough.
use welder.
It's so bright and warm.
Just hold me steady.
This is really hard.
Oh no.
Ugh, it's these stupid flames are throwing me around.
Oh, okay.
Ugh.
You may want to ease up, Addie. Don't push him too hard.
I think that's good. Let's have a look at the rest of the track.
You got it. As long as you're not using the fire shooter, flying is pretty easy.
Just keep it up. Literally. There's more ice here on the right.
They call me the icebreaker. Or face melter.
Hold it steady.
Sorry. Ugh.
Short bursts, Addie. He's really struggling.
That's what I'm doing. There you go.
Let's keep going.
On it.
And this last bit here. Now you've got the hang of it.
This is so cool. It's like the best day of my life.
Well, I'm afraid we're almost done.
There you go.
Think that's it? Do you think you can get me back?
Yeah, I know. Got stuff to do.
That's fun, pal. Make a good team, right?
Yeah, I like the part where we burn the ice while flying.
Me too. Okay, I'm gonna bring down the pod.
Control. Got achievement. It's working. It's working. Get transit working. All right, let's see.
So, where are we heading again?
I will be able to obtain structure schematics once we reach the next level.
You think we'll see any dead bodies?
Hope so. Do you know if the pod system has stops along the way?
It does not. We are arriving at the track terminus now.
This looks like a settlement. Can't believe how well preserved it is.
You think people could be alive in there?
You should really consider thinking before you speak. And then consider not speaking.
Logic. As long as life support is functional, it's not entirely impossible that someone's taken up here.
Or they could be zombies.
Well, that settles it. I'll disable PAL now.
Don't you dare. We might need him.
Okay. 21 clicks or less. What is
Ooh,
this
more
for?
buttons.
You really are unburdened by intellect, aren't you?
What's the pattern here?
It's the Latin zes.
Huh?
Right. Slower processors. You might call it a backwards Z or Z. And you'll need to make it the full width and height of the panel. Just having PAL running in the background is making us all a little stupider. If we
1,
did switch
2,
PAL off,
3,
I could always
4,
switch him back if we need
5,
to burn something.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's not a Z.
Honestly, do you know what backwards is? Do you know what a Z looks like?
Is it a backward Z? He said backward Z, right?
Yeah.
This is a backward Z, right?
There.
Do I get an achievement for that?
Why are you asking if it's a backward view?
I did with no mistakes, right? I'll try again.
Do you know if the pod system has stops along the way?
It does not. We are arriving at the track terminus now.
This looks like a settlement. Can't believe how well preserved it is.
You think people could be alive in there?
You should really consider thinking before you speak. And then consider not speaking.
Logic. As long as life support is functional, it's not entirely impossible that someone's taken up here.
Or they could be zombies.
Well, that settles it. I'll disable Pal now.
Don't you dare. We might need him.
Ooh, more buttons.
You really
Yeah.
are unburdened by intellect, aren't you?
What's the pattern here?
It's the Latin zes.
Huh?
Right. Slower processes.
2, 3,
You might call it a
4,
backwards Z or
5,
Z. And you'll need to make it the full
6,
width and height of the panel.
7, 8, 9,
Just having
10,
Pal running in the
11,
background
12,
is making us all
13,
a little stupider.
14,
If we did
15,
switch Pal off, I could always switch him back if we need to burn
17,
something.
18, 19, 20.
There.
21. Okay, so I did do it correctly. Clever girl. Examine washroom.
I've been thinking about why anyone would want Grace to be shut down. And I wonder if there could have been a flaw in her base programming.
Like what?
Control and empathy programming divert valuable processing power away from cognitive ability.
Which way am I going?
The big colorful doors. As I was saying, empathy interferes with practical decision making. Control is a 4-year-old.
You are a 4-year-old.
Please stop.
The settlement is through the large doors behind you.
Oh,
The key to restoring Grace may be about understanding her potential flaws.
Are you gonna tell me the pattern?
You think we're flaws?
Having a few flaws is perfectly alright.
Logic sounds jealous to me.
Jealous? Of what? You can't even open doors without me.
Where are you going with this?
We'll talk again once you can tell me who Everett is. Figure that out, and I'll grant you access to the main elevator.
Grant me access? Logic. Seriously?
She has no way to do things without your help. It must be frustrating for her.
Could we create another hybrid? Logic and empathy?
Yeah. Like how you made me. I could give it a try.
Stop, stop, stop. You'll burn the place down. I will run a logic and empathy configuration as long as you promise never to allow Pal here to do any reconfiguring of our processing.
Deal.
I don't think that smart lady likes me very much.
Hello, Addie. Where do you want to start?
Can we start with the security door to the settlement elevator?
They are encrypted. It would take me days to work out the pattern.
Is there any other way into the settlement?
There is a room off to the side that does not have an encrypted entry. Perhaps we'll find something helpful there.
So you can open these ones?
They have simple passcodes. I can retrieve and play back for you. You will need to enter the sequence manually.
so it's like Simon Says. Oh, okay.
This looks like another control room. These are databanks?
Yes, they contain flight records to and from the Spire.
Anything interesting about the records?
The bookings seem to be coming from internal servers, meaning the trip planning and coordination is all done here.
Where are people traveling from?
Everywhere. Destinations seem very evenly distributed throughout the solar system.
Looks like the image from the Spire entrance. This must be the Spire structure. It must be in this section here. Can you tell me where Grace's processors are located?
You would need to access the console. which is directly across from the map.
More missing equipment.
This looks carefully removed.
Is this the console?
Yes, this is where humans can track activity within the spire. Elements of the interface are missing. I'm not sure I can access it.
I think my comm device can be calibrated to connect.
Of course, yes. Let's give that a try.
Hack.
There are records here of people who have occupied the rooms over the years. You got it.
Do we know the spire's capacity?
50 units. There it is. There are millions of names here.
Millions. If a million people cycled through here, no one could have lived here that long.
A few weeks at most, by my estimates. Okay, I found record of an Everett who stayed on the 3rd floor. Unlike other visitors, there is no record of him leaving
Oh,
the
got
spire.
achievement. I know him.
So-
Uncover
Everett was a
Everett's
wor-
identity.
Worker or a colonist who lived here. Is that enough for you, Logic?
Hardly. It does nothing to explain why Grace would be calling to him.
So I'll need to find a way up to the 3rd floor.
Perhaps we can find one on the spire map.
Or I can climb up there. Wait, the spire map. Spire map is here, right?
All right. What are we looking for?
Grace processors are located at the top of the structure, as might be expected. There is also a massive radio beacon.
The beacon is the key, Addie. You must go now to activate the beacon to call the masses back to the spire.
Just a few minutes ago, you wanted me to leave on my ship.
The beacon is the answer. It has always been the answer.
Okay. Can you get me to the beacon then? Control?
Control will not be able to override security.
Then we need to learn more about Everett.
Here's the room where Everett once stayed.
Ooh, maybe we can see it from the balcony.
Possibly, but I don't see a viable route to get there.
Reach level 3.
I can see apartments.
Those are on level 2.
Well, if we can get to that balcony, maybe we can find a way to level 3.
Joy, hello. How are you? Oof. Thanks for the face massage. Hope you're doing well. For some reason, my stream, I think the stream alerts, it's not working. I think if you don't log in for a while, it stops working. You're at uni right now. Oh, are you in class? Thanks for stopping by despite how busy you've been. Hope you're doing well. Let's see what you've been up to. Psychology students co-studying, streaming from us, and wishing people a happy Sunday. What is this game you're playing? It's on Game Pass. It's called... What's it called again? Something Space. Oh, it's called Return to Grace. It's on Game Pass. I heard it's about space, and I'm like, I'm in.
I can climb this.
I suppose.
So supposedly
see many
it's
other
like an
options.
adventure puzzle game. Oh my god, what a shout out. Thank you, Wolf. No problem. No problem. I know. I got this from Sporson, and I'm like, that's so cool. Space game. Yes. Okay, beam.
It's pretty much a straight shot across. Looks sturdy enough.
Yeah, it's a short game,
Oh, gee,
so I'll probably do like
fall
a short
could result in an injury.
stream today.
I've already fallen a few times from this height.
What you been up to? How's
Careful,
school and everything? Any
You
other
broke a leg.
games you've been
How
playing
would you get
other
back to your
than
ship?
Valo?
You sound like my mom. Whoa.
Oh, shoot.
Addy! Addy!
Don't fall! Don't fall! Don't fall! Ah, shoot.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, but you can't be yelling things while I'm trying to cross.
So, you're going to try again after
Hey,
that?
hold up, I got a phone call.
You nearly broke your neck, Addy.
Yep, you're totally my mom.
Falling's kind of fun. It's like really short flying.
Please, be careful. This is so cool.
Quiet, please.
Just concentrate on your breathing.
Yikes.
This is so exciting.
Breathe, Addie. Very good. Now keep walking forward.
I can't watch.
I knew you could do it.
You should really try running across next time.
I'm hoping there won't be a next time.
It'd be faster too.
Looks pretty empty. Maybe the rooms were for short work contracts.
2-week work contracts?
Or were people just visiting the spire? People sat or knelt here.
This was a place for meditation.
Sure.
How many?
Strawberries?
Yeah.
I'll take 3, 4. All right. What are we
This
doing?
looks like a shrine.
To
Examine
honor
stuff.
graves.
That looks like her symbol.
Yeah. Even though it's not exciting, it's pretty intriguing.
Some weird little lavatory.
Ooh, is this shower?
They've changed much over the years.
Not really. I've seen weirder. I've seen ones where people sat on ceramic bowls of water.
If they pooped in the water, what did they drink?
Let's not answer that question. I got achievement. Doesn't know how to use 3 she shells. Examine washroom. I'm confused. Alright, next achievement is use the beam as a shortcut. Don't fall off. Okay.
Well, check out the rooms, I guess. Look for a way to the next level?
You still don't know whoever it is, do you?
Oh, what? I didn't even say anything.
This must lead to an elevator.
It does, but it's another encrypted lock. Aren't you getting a little ahead of yourself? Logic made it pretty clear.
Mom?
Not yet, Addy.
That robot name is Mom.
I'll light up the pattern for you.
Should I go in here?
Another empty bedroom.
Do I climb up again?
I don't see a way up.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Looks like the sky is kind of simulated. Let's use this one.
Here's the code.
Not much here either.
Okay, but I can... Ooh, bed? Why is the bed so hard?
Someone's made off with the mattress?
Oh, because the mattress is not
As
on.
a souvenir, maybe.
Travel packs.
So visitors brought in their own food.
They really didn't stay for long then. It's like they were on pilgrimages. Here we go.
Okay, anything over there? Let's go up here then. I know it's an adventure game, but I wish they would give me like a sprint button.
We still have one level to go.
Hey, there's another beam here. I think it's a shortcut.
It is more direct, but I wouldn't advise it. You're better off finding a way through the apartments. Besides, I know how much you like to explore.
Ooh, I see you found my sound alerts.
Might be worth it.
It's a lot farther
You can
down.
have fun playing with those if
Are
you
you
want.
sure?
Alright, let's
Please don't
cross.
fall.
How would saying that be helpful?
Look at that drop. Really makes you feel alive, doesn't it?
Let's keep it that way.
Yes.
Here you go, Burp.
No, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall.
Hang on.
Don't fall.
You got this.
It's for an achievement, don't fall. Don't fall.
Addy!
No! Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna reload. I have to keep you on your toes. IG, right now, you're literally on your toes. You didn't see that. The game kind of glitched out and kicked me to the main menu. Oh no! I'm all the way back here, it's so far.
We can see apartments.
Those are on level 2.
Well, if we can get to that balcony, maybe we can find a way to level 3.
This game is not fall friendly.
I can climb this.
I suppose.
I don't see many other options. It's pretty much a straight shot across. Looks sturdy enough.
Even in low G, a fall could result in an injury.
I've already fallen a few times from this height.
Careful, Addy. If you broke a leg, how would you get back to your ship?
You sound like my mom.
Oh, that's why her name is Mom. Okay.
Whoa.
Just hold.
Addy! Addy!
Oh, what the? Okay, it didn't give me time to
I'm
balance.
fine, but you can't be yelling things while I'm trying to cross.
So, you're going to try again after that? You nearly broke your neck, Addy.
Yep, you're totally my mom.
Falling's kind of fun. It's like really short flying.
Please, be careful.
This is so cool.
Quiet, please.
Am I supposed to fall?
Just concentrate on your breathing.
Because it didn't give me any time to
Yikes.
not fall.
This is so exciting.
Breathe,
hold it.
Addy.
Okay.
Very good. Now keep walking forward.
Don't know why I fell last time.
I can't watch.
I knew you could do it.
You should really try running across next time.
I'm hoping there won't be a next time.
It'd be faster too.
It looks pretty empty. Maybe the rooms were for short work contracts.
2-week work contracts?
Or were people just visiting the spire? Some weird little lavatory.
They've changed much over the years.
Not really. I've seen weirder. I've seen ones where people sat on ceramic bowls of water.
If they pooped in the water, what did they drink?
We'll check out the rooms, I guess. Look for a way to the next level.
I light up the pattern for you.
Another empty bedroom. Here we go.
still have one level to go.
Hey, there's another beam here.
Okay,
I
let's
think
not
it's a
fall this
shortcut.
time.
It is more direct, but I wouldn't advise it. You're better off finding a way through the apartments. Besides, I know how much you like to explore.
Might be worth it.
It's a lot farther down. Are you sure? Please don't fall.
How would saying that be helpful?
Look at that drop. Really makes you feel alive,
Alright, let's try this
doesn't it?
again.
Let's keep it that way.
How did I know that it was long drop?
Hang on.
No, why? Oh, man. I really want to make it though. Alright, Joy. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for dropping by. Good luck with class. Good luck with uni. Just leave it there.
I can see apartments.
I will have fun gaming.
Well,
Take care of your soy.
if we can
Yeah,
get to that
take care of
balcony, maybe
yourself.
we can find a way to level 3. I can climb this.
Okay, I think. Ow. Read it, button presses. Maybe I'll do the tapping one. I don't know if that will help, but let's
I
figure.
don't see
let's
many
try.
other options. It's pretty much a straight shot across. Looks sturdy enough.
Even in low G, a fall could result in an injury.
I've already fallen a few times from this height.
Careful, Addie. If you broke a leg, how would you get back to your ship?
You sound like my mom. Whoa.
Addie!
So I think I'm forced to fall down for the first time.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, but you can't be yelling things while I'm trying to cross.
So, you're going to try again after that? You nearly broke your neck, Addie.
Yep, you're totally my mom.
Falling's kind of fun. It's like really short flying.
Please, be careful.
This is so cool.
Quiet, please.
Just concentrate on your breathing.
Yikes.
This is so exciting.
Breathe, Addie.
No!
What?
You're still not helping.
Maybe I should tap. Instead of holding, I'll tap. I want to see the stream alert though. Let me test some of the stream alerts. Is there a test? Let me do a test fall. It's weird, it works now. Didn't work before. Okay, let's tap. Maybe tapping will work.
Oh boy.
Easy, Addie. Concentrate on your breathing.
Okay.
Very good. Now keep walking forward.
I can't watch.
Aren't you gonna redo it?
No, the first one,
I knew
I don't
you
have
could
to.
do it.
You should
The
really
next one
try running
counts.
across next time.
I'm hoping there won't be a next time.
It'd be faster too.
Looks pretty empty. Maybe the rooms were for short work contracts.
2-week
I
work
don't have a body,
contracts.
look at my shadow.
Or were people just visiting the
I just
spire?
have an arm. Then what am I looking at when I look down?
Check out the rooms, I guess. Look for a way to the next level.
I'll light up the pattern for you.
Another empty bedroom. Here we go.
We still have one level
Now
to
for
go.
the fun part.
Hey, there's another beam here. I think it's a shortcut.
It is more direct, but I wouldn't. Like to explore.
Might be worth it.
It's a lot farther down. Are you sure? Please don't fall.
How would saying that be helpful?
Look at that drop. Really makes you feel alive, doesn't it?
Let's keep it that way.
Hang on. You got this.
I'm trying.
That's it. Well done.
Hopefully I don't have to do that again.
Probably then. 'Cause it's
Oh boy.
Don't make me do more
Easy,
time.
Daddy. Concentrate on your breathing. You are in control.
Totally
Yes.
worth it, right, Addie?
I don't have
Did you
words.
eat lunch today?
Yes.
What did you eat?
Arts. With the coupon. They told me it was expired, but I told them Arts gave it to me. Get busy or get busy dying. Or get busy living or get busy dying. Use the beam as a shortcut. Okay. Okay, just climb up. It's like no sound.
This is level 3, Addie.
Let's look for evidence of Everett.
Okay, there's a room. I think it might be this one. Or this one. There's a certain room I need to enter. Gotta find it. It's not this one. The one that has vines. Vines and no light.
Here's the code. I'm sorry I don't handle the beams very well.
Well, it shows you care, I guess. Any way of knowing if this was Everett's room?
The records only give the level. We'll just have to look around.
People sat or knelt here.
This was a place for meditation.
What are these?
From what I can tell, they're audio recordings.
Of what, I wonder?
We would require a playback device to learn more. There may be a way to access the recording through your wrist communicator with the aid of a signal amplifier. But that would only be possible by adding an element of control to my logic processing capabilities.
So you need to create a control and logic configuration.
Like a little brother?
Well, it's the only combination left. May as well, Mom.
All right. Here we go.
Hello?
Maybe he's sleeping.
So you require a tool upgrade.
It's a boy.
We were hoping you could set up my comm device to help play back recordings.
Already done. Just hold your device up to the canister.
What's the code?
Of course.
I am able to enter the codes directly if you would like.
Let her do it on her own, if she wants.
Hey, what happened to the lights?
Oh.
I believe Control has turned them off, Addie.
Not cool, boss. Control?
You'll need to use your helmet light.
Unbelievable.
Got achievement. Let me risk a little more light.
Look how beat up this is.
It must have been done in anger.
I believe fear also played a part here.
You will be able to access the recording the same way you've been connecting to other systems.
Okay.
Hello, Grace. I've thought much about what I'd say when I got here. I know it's important for my parents that I make my wish count. So, I guess I wish for them to be proud of me. Thank you, Grace.
People came here to make wishes?
For Grace to grant?
I'm unclear how she would go about granting the wishes of so many visitors.
Oh, achievement. As you wish. Okay, so those are the wishes.
All right.
I've been instructed by Grace to make a wish. Not something big and altruistic, not for someone else, but for me. A real wish, my heart's true desire. Honestly, this long flight to the middle of nowhere, months without my family, missing the harvest with a per diem that barely covers expenses, for what? Some mystical song and dance that makes us feel like we're somehow part of this robot theocracy. This whole thing, the temple, the hushed tones, the awe that people seem to show this place is ridiculous. My honest wish is to be left alone long enough to actually make some headway on the farm and pull in a decent crop.
It doesn't sound like everyone was happy to come here.
For Grace to understand what made people unhappy was just as important as knowing what made them content.
So, what should we call the new config?
I do not require a name.
Might make it easier if you had one.
I will let you know if a suitable name occurs to me.
I'll try to think of some too.
Alright. So those are called wishes. Fourth apartment.
Some snacks now.
I can't finish the. Sure.
Here, bite it.
Yum. There's two in this room.
Let's try this one.
This is Mark Anthony Wong, and I was called to Grace from our station Phoenix. Not sure if anyone will hear this, but the whole tube system is shut down right now. People are not happy, and I'm getting a little
I'll try this.
scared, to be honest. I'll be locking myself in until the shuttle returns, and I'm leaving this in case something really bad happens.
That's a little ominous.
That doesn't sound good.
Hey, Grace. I really don't know why you would choose me. I guess no one really knows why they're called to the Spire, but I'm greatly honored. At my age, I thought
That's all I can recover from this one.
Sounds like Grace chose who came here.
That explains why Grace arranged all the flights to and from the Spire. She was in control of it all.
I think she's like
Oh,
killing
I've got
people
one.
by one.
We can name him Pal Jr.
I was
Possible.
thinking something that sums up what he does.
I can do many things. Pretty much anything you require.
So you're a jack of all trades.
So we could call you Jack.
What do you think of that, Jack?
I will answer to Jack then, if you like.
Here you go.
Is this all?
Yeah.
There we go.
Ooh.
I don't recognize these words. They look like technical or medical terms. A list of supplies, maybe.
Or a list of demands.
Are we allowed to draw on the windows here?
Certainly not. The people who did this were looking for trouble.
This looks like a shrine.
To honor Grace.
That looks like her symbol.
Who is Grace? The ship?
Hey, the tube system is no longer accepting wishes. If anyone knows how to reach Keeper Everett, please let him know.
Keeper Everett.
It sounds like keepers were Spire caretakers.
When did Everett stay on this floor?
2955.
That's 20 years before this message was recorded.
So he stayed on after his visit and became a keeper? Why was there no record of that?
I would think answers lie at the other end of these vacuum tubes.
From what I can tell, the tube system
Alright,
runs
fish.
through the
Have
central elevator
fun gaming.
shaft.
I'm gonna go play Hong Kong.
Logic?
Alright.
You gonna let us in, considering we know Everett was a keeper?
Don't forget the
But
stickers.
do you know what it is?
Take it
We need
easy.
access
Thanks for
to the
stopping by.
elevator to learn more.
I will
Ah,
game
a classic
on.
paradox.
Logic.
Fine. If you're done snooping
Oof.
around, I will grant you access to the elevator.
Thanks for the face massage.
Or you could uncover more and learn more about
No,
the
you.
people who came here.
You must move on.
Use the elevator. Well, I'm not ready to move on.
Here you go. Try again.
Oh, too much for my brain.
You can do this one.
Of course.
What? You can choose,
Yeah. That's the power of AI.
but it only has 5 buttons.
Yeah.
Some weird little lavatory.
They've changed much over the years.
Not really. I've seen weirder. I've seen ones where people sat on ceramic bowls of water.
If they pooped in the water, what did they drink?
Logic will open the way to the beacon. You must go to the elevator.
Hold your horses.
Yeah. I'm hacking and exploring things. For achievements.
You'll ever get this message, Grace. We've been waiting weeks now. I hope Keeper Everett is okay. I've been told his sermons are wonderful. And I hope he will be able to deliver the word of grace again soon. Make things work. I'd like you to know that we still love you. Think about it. Great comfort to our family over the years. We've all made them for us. With your wisdom.
I need a spoon at this point.
So Grace would receive wishes and then leave people with instruction in the form of sermons. Could that really be all there was to it?
Ideas are powerful. Perhaps just returning with a more enlightened perspective was enough to move society toward common goals.
Highly unlikely. Grace must have had some control over planetary infrastructure, if she was to have had the influence you suspect.
Why do you insist on defying me?
I'm starting to enjoy it.
My wish? Oh, I'll tell you my wish. 10 years ago, we're on Venus at the Big Dome. Huge crowd. Olympia Mons favored 4-1, loses 5-1. 6 years ago, on Earth against South Union, loses 2-1. 2 years ago, South Union again, this time up north. I took the boys 3 months round trip. They go 90 minutes, no score. Extra time, no score. South Union takes it again in penalties. You want my wish, Gracie? The next World Cup is on Mars. I wish that Olympia faces South Union again and destroys them, like Space Me Out the Airlock humiliated. That would be a game. That's my wish. So how do I end this?
Olympia's still a crap team.
Perhaps Grace was rendered inactive by football hooligans.
Grace likely fostered sports as an alternative outlet for uncontrolled aggression. Of course people would come to her to share their passions.
I want to see if I explored all these areas yet.
Here you go.
Can you get this?
So there's a lot of apartments.
Here, Grace. Najisha, she was so excited when I got the summons. We talked about this for months. Who we could help. Who was most deserving. She honestly believed we could come up with a wish that could make everything perfect. Thank you for choosing me. And thank you for letting me delay coming here. I want to be true to her memory. Her wishes, her unlimited love for humanity. But my only wish, the only thought I have, is to have her back. I want her back.
There couldn't have actually been anything Grace could have done for her.
Grace allowed her to voice her grief.
So I've been thinking a lot, and I feel like, there's been peace for like centuries now, right? But I watch the old Halos, and there's wars, and bad guys, and pirates, and people who need saving, and it's exciting, right? And of course, it's awful, people dying. But I feel like there's no way to, prove yourself. Nothing to fix or protect. Does that make any sense? I just want something, anything at all to happen. I guess that's what I wish for. Not like a war or anything, just something.
So this guy was just bored?
Like me.
I think this was the last room.
It is.
Finally.
You call this archaeology? Search all rooms. Okay, did I search through all of it? I did, right? I wasn't counting. Yeah, and there's no way to check how many wish you got.
You're looking pretty smug.
What's the pattern?
Another easy one. Light the four corners of the pad. You really didn't need my help for this one. It would be a common pattern when guessing symbols.
I have to give you something to do, right? Look at all the vacuum tubes. Must be one in every room in the settlement. Keepers must have been busy.
It's what Grace does with the wishes that should interest us.
Oh, okay. There you go. Just chill here.
Did you like my little game?
You mean the game where you refused to help us?
I provided you with the opportunity to prove yourself. Is that not why you're here?
I'm an archaeologist. I'm here to do my job.
I don't think Addie enjoys having obstacles placed in the way of her goals.
We have arrived at our destination.
The church.
The Spire pilgrims must have gathered here. To listen to the Keeper's sermons, I guess.
People will return here once the beacon is restored. Flock and shepherd will be reunited.
Signs of conflict?
Or a strength contest?
Okay, I'm supposed to interact with something.
Wish canisters.
These have never been used.
For recording wishes, maybe. They look pretty banged up. People were clearly sleeping here. They must have dragged this up from the settlement. Pilgrims were building fires. Why would they do that? Someone went through a lot of food. Guessing they were here for a while.
Judging by bedding and volume of food containers, 5 to 10 people might have been here for over 20 days.
But where did they go afterwards? Since I made a big area, at least let me move a little faster.
Quite the manifesto. I don't recognize the language.
I am embarrassed to say I do not recognize it either.
Well, they were here long enough to get bored. It must have been written with charcoal from the fires. Seems to be holding my weight.
Oh, boxes.
More camps. Another stage in the siege. Looks like the numbers really fell off here. Most gave up by now.
Or died.
No bodies yet. This must be an attempted barricade. I'm guessing there was a lengthy siege. So, when Grace shut down, the Pilgrims blamed the Keeper. They demanded to see Grace, or thought they could reactivate her. The Keeper turned off the heat. Pilgrims built fires, dug in. They eventually got restless. Wish canisters started flying. As Pilgrims were breaking through the partition, the Keeper and his followers built up a barricade. We'll have to make our way through the barricade to learn how it ended.
Achievement, let them come. See if there's anything up here.
So the Keeper must have stood here, addressed the visitors, gave his sermons. You imagine having the solar system coming to you for answers?
The Keeper was merely a vessel for the word of grace.
Then why not have Grace address them?
There is sometimes more power in what is imagined than in what is seen.
You'll want your light, Addie.
This canister looks undamaged.
And it has been recorded on.
This has gone on long enough. There's nothing Keeper ever can do to meet your demands. You must return to your ships now, or we will be forced to take more drastic measures.
So this was left for the angry Pilgrims.
What do you think more drastic measures were?
I don't know. But you might get to see that dead body. 2780 to 2830. These dates are from the old Julian calendar, which makes them very old.
1,200 years, by all accounts.
Do we know where this goes?
To a funicular that leads to the next section of the spire.
More canister. Hopefully I'm almost done with these.
Oxygen is almost out. We are going to make one last push today before returning to the ships. Grace, help us. We will win.
Long live Grace.
Apparently not. Hold on, Addie. The room beyond the airlock is uncompressed. I don't believe it can be sealed. Something must have been compromised. You'll want your helmet on.
An emergency exit?
For certain. It opens to the moon's surface.
Not going there yet.
The tracks ahead lead to the highest point of the spire, known as the lighthouse.
Is that where we'll find Grace's processors?
Obviously.
You need only worry about the beacon, Addie.
What happened here?
More rioting?
This doesn't look operational.
Let me try it, Addie.
Okay.
Come on! It's ice again?
The force needed to break through the ice dam would only come from directing all power to control processors.
Which only I can do.
Great.
On one condition.
And what's that?
You shall have no others before me. cast aside that device on your wrist and continue with me alone.
Whoa, hang on.
No, Addy.
But how will I communicate with you?
Mine is the only voice that resonates freely throughout every aspect of the spire. My words live within the vessel in which you stand now. They reverberate through the very walls of the Enclave above. Through the many devices and instruments at my control.
Yep, I got it. You're every...
What if she...
Okay. Let's see if I can make a hard save here. App data local grace. Alright, give me a minute. Is this where the saves are? Not entirely convinced. Well, just in case, I'll back everything up. This is a choice. Alright, let's continue on.
It's another configuration for something.
She will not.
Is there another way to get to the top?
Of course. The funicular is merely the most survivable option.
Throw the device from the funicular window to take your place at my side.
Oh, now it's saved. I saw the save symbol. There you go.
This door leads out into the storm?
To your certain demise. Yes.
He's being dramatic. Your death is only marginally likely.
In theory, you could follow the funicular track up the mountains. Now struck.
Okay.
It would be dangerous.
So I give up my options by throwing away my comm, or take my chances in the storm.
It's an important decision, to be sure.
Nah.
You must not do this, Addie. In taking this risk, you jeopardize all of humanity. Would you deny them my guidance and protection?
This is what can happen when you make ultimatums.
You and your ilk were distracting Addie from her true purpose.
We are providing Addie with a variety of perspectives.
Sorry, boss. I'm keeping my comm device.
You may not live to regret this, but countless billions in the solar system will.
Not very nice, Control.
Hello? Must be interference from the storm.
Addie,
Alan?
where are you?
I was right, Alan. I found Grace.
You need to return immediately, Addie. Your oxygen must be dangerously low.
I'm good, Alan.
You need to listen to me.
If I'd listened to you, we wouldn't have made it past Mars.
Wait, did you say Grace is still active?
Not exactly, but I'm working with her oldest service to try to bring her back online.
Well, one of these servers is actively blocking me.
I can guess which one.
You need to get back.
Alan? Alan!
You're not considering climbing across that structure, are you?
I have a choice?
There is also a path that descends into the canyon. It looks well worn and preserved over time, which means it's likely sheltered and safe.
And boring.
The funicular structure looks faster. And more fun.
Don't tease, Addie. The walk will give you time to think. And perhaps a chance for us to talk.
Oh, I'm supposed to cross the beam. Okay, doing this for achievement. Might actually die here though.
What are you thinking, Addie?
It's the fastest way to the other side.
Or to the bottom of the canyon?
I'm with you, Addie.
Slow and steady. Don't forget to breathe.
Whoa.
Breathe.
There's no redos. Don't fall.
That's it. Well done.
Oh boy.
In through your nose. Out through your mouth. You are in control.
Made it.
Not sure this was the smartest choice.
Nonsense. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
But what kills you... kills you.
Take it in, Addie. How many humans can say they've climbed across a train
Death
track
is but the
bridge
next
thinking
great
they'll clear a
adventure.
ice storm?
Achievement
You only live
unlocked.
once, right?
Not sure that applies to you.
Oh, maybe not. But who knows what's going to happen at the end of all this? We gotta enjoy it while it lasts, right?
Maybe you're right, pal. That's a bit of a stretch.
You can make that, right, Addie?
Please consider the consequences here.
You're back.
I never left, Addie. I simply can't. And you can't make that jump. It is unlikely, and a failed attempt would risk grave injury. Listen to logic. You must turn back and take the canyon path.
But we're so close.
Alright, let's jump.
There goes nothing.
Yes!
No!
Oh,
I'm dead.
you okay? I think I heard something break.
This but a
That would be
scratch.
Addie's helmet light. Otherwise, your suit is intact.
Just winded, I think.
I'm so sorry, Addie. I thought for sure you could make it.
Sorry to disappoint.
Your vitals are still good. Can you stand?
Yeah, just give me a second.
Addie,
I can say it, Mom. You're right.
I don't want to be right. I want you to be okay. Are you okay?
No. Mom's nice. Okay.
Not really, but
But you're going to push on.
I'm gonna push on.
Oh, I made it to the other side at least.
How much farther?
It's another 50 meters to the base of the lighthouse.
This wasn't so bad then.
You still have to find a way into the lighthouse. So there's still time to regret not taking the free ride to the top.
And what would have been the fun in that?
So you were saying that something happened to your family that you think an AI could have prevented?
I don't really want to talk about it.
Sorry for prying, Addie.
That's okay. I just want to concentrate on my work here. It's certainly more sheltered here.
I may not always approve of your choices, but they've got
Oh, my neighbors are partying pretty hard.
Thank you, I guess.
Why is it so important that you activate Grace?
It's widely believed that recovering Grace would recover thousands of years of knowledge lost to the Dark Age.
How do I? Oh. Was it? Oh, going around, I would climb up here. And that would lead me to climb up here to go up here.
What's this?
An emergency escape ladder. You could work out the override to bring it down, or see if there's another way up.
What do I do?
So I can bring down the ladder by doing something here.
Of course. You've proven to be clever enough.
The path keeps going. We can see if there's another way in.
So what's it going to be, Addie? Something that challenges your mind? Or something that challenges my respect for you?
The numeric override that lowers the ladder is 50 and can be represented in binary. I can give you the sequence.
I happen to know a bit about ancient computer languages. Turning each switch adds a different fixed value, starting with 1 on the far right and increasing by exponents of 2 as we move from right to left. So I just start mucking around until I get the number 50.
But you needn't muck around. I could just tell you the sequence.
Yeah, well, maybe I want to muck around.
Very well. But I'm here if you require my assistance.
I think I got it. No. No, I don't.
What is it?
Just add it up to 50. Yeah. So this is 1, 2, 4, 8,
Remember, the number you are trying to reach is
60.
50.
Well, I think 16, 32, and I think that's 64. Yeah, that's 64.
Why is not 16 plus 32 plus 2? Where's 16?
I'm here if you need me, Annie.
16.
Hey!
You're so smart, Addy.
Yeah!
Compared to what?
Got achievement. Mess with the best dialectoress.
Why wouldn't you let me help you with the override?
Hold on, gotta check.
I'll throw the cats for you. For ya. Ooh. Ah,
It's only natural to want to do things yourself.
It seems inefficient to make calculations that have already been completed and freely offered.
Satisfying to do the work sometimes.
Okay, so there's some achievements you're gonna get during stream. Okay, let me see if I can.
How much farther?
It's another 50 meters to the base of the lighthouse.
This wasn't so bad then.
You still have to find a way into the lighthouse. To the top.
And what would have been the fun in that? What's this?
An emergency escape ladder. You could work out the override to bring it down, or see if there's another way up.
There's the top of the ladder. Not gonna make that jump.
So you don't want to mess with the computer thingy?
I was just hoping there was another way.
You could always throw stuff at it. Maybe shake it loose.
Might be worth a try.
Throw ice.
Alright, pal, I'll give it a shot. See what happens.
You're really going to resort to rock throwing?
Ice throwing, actually.
I see the latch is holding the ladder. I'm gonna try to knock them loose.
What am I trying to hit exactly that? I thought I hit that already. I'm hitting it right. There you go. Oh, that's the latch.
Ah, it didn't release all the way.
Looks like there's another set of latches to take out further down. We'll need a better angle.
Round 2.
Nailed it.
And we have a way up.
There you go. I got achievement. I used to bullseye want rats in my T-16.
So, you preferred rock
Star
throwing
Wars
to
reference.
intellectual challenge?
I just thought there might be a better way up. Do we have to analyze all of my decisions?
Meaningful challenge comes in all forms. Mental and physical activities provide unique rewards, but all have the potential to be satisfying.
Ha! You satisfied with that logic?
I suppose I'm never completely satisfied, which makes me exceedingly useful.
Oh, don't jump across the gap. Shoot, I think I did that already. Oh, they're really going at it.
Why are they doing that on a weekday? In a Monday.
The door to the
They're
station
trying to find an
airlock is
excuse to
unlocked
party.
and can be manually opened.
Well, that's convenient. For once. There. Who needs control?
You took a foolish risk, Addy.
Let me see.
But you have arrived at the lighthouse nonetheless.
Yes, well done.
And you may still be redeemed with the activation of the beacon.
Always with the beacon.
Yes, always with the beacon.
Yeah, unless you want to preserve your suit oxygen in case of emergency.
The rooms ahead are safely pressurized, Addie. You're good to go.
Do we know if your processors are here?
The room directly ahead was the Keeper's living quarters. Grace processors are somewhere above.
Pretty basic accommodations. These must be the cells where the Keeper's acolytes stayed.
And where new ones will return.
Oh, this one has
This
canister.
looks like it was left for someone to find.
I can hardly believe it has come to this, but my work here with Grace will end. With Grace herself. I can only pray that people will come to forgive us one day. We loved her, and we lost her. She will never be forgotten.
Doesn't sound like the Inner Circle wanted Grace shut down.
Oh, this one's dark.
I need my light. Nope.
Were you thinking it might fix itself after your fall?
You're welcome to say it, Mom.
There's nothing for me to say that you don't already know.
Oh, that's why. Man. I was about to get the last canister. But if I fall, the light won't work. Oh, that makes sense. No, it doesn't. Okay.
So you have to do it all over again?
No, good thing I made a backup save. Alright, let's see if I can use this backup save to bring me back to that point. Okay, so don't. Oh no, why load me
Pointing my helmet?
here?
It's never a bad idea. Unless you want to preserve.
Oh, it's so far away.
I don't know where my saves are. That's the thing. It says my saves are there, but I don't think that's my actual save. Shoot. Okay, I have another backup here. Hopefully that worked. Only one way to find out. Oh no.
Will I need my helmet?
It's never a bad idea. Unless you want to preserve your suit oxygen in case of emergency.
The rooms ahead are safely pressurized, Addie. You're good to go.
Do we know if your processors are here?
The room directly ahead was the Keeper's living quarters. Grace
My
processors are
light's not
somewhere
working.
above.
And I can't. I can't make saves. Dang it. Okay.
Pretty basic accommodations. This looks like it was left for someone to find.
Can I still get the good ending? I just want to get the good ending.
I can hardly believe it has come to this, but my work here with Grace will end. With Grace herself. I can only pray that people will come to forgive us one day. We loved her, and we lost her. She will never be forgotten.
Doesn't sound like the Inner Circle wanted Grace shut down. Nope.
Were you thinking it might fix itself after your fall?
You're welcome to say it, Mom.
There's nothing for me to say that you don't already know.
Come on, fix the light for me. Alright, we'll skip that one then.
This door certainly looks important. How do we get in?
That's curious. I have no access to this door, nor do I see any way of opening it.
Feels solid.
There aren't any hidden switches, if that's what you're thinking.
Looks like someone's being selected from a group.
A human sacrifice.
I'm guessing it's the Keeper.
The depiction seems to imply they were chosen from the masses on pilgrimage here.
Faithful, vigilant, willing. That sounds so familiar.
The ancient tenets of the human in the loop.
Grace's architects must have been more fearful of losing control over AIs than we are today because they gave them so much responsibility. I mean, it makes sense. Grace was the greatest AI undertaking in human history. here either.
Well, you're nothing if not predictable.
Just making sure. The triangle here must be the spire, which would represent grace. This is the same symbol that's on the keeper's door. So I assume it represents the keeper. And this would be the pilgrims coming to grace. This ring here seems to connect the keeper to grace.
Curious that the keeper is situated above grace. Would you agree, Control?
Coincidence.
The human in the loop again. So if this is the symbol of the keeper, I figure only the keeper was allowed to enter here.
Maybe the keeper had a key for the door.
As we've been saying, there is no mechanism for a key or any other interface.
Maybe the keeper was the key. Maybe the door would open for him.
Are you not already the keeper? You are the only human in the loop here. Ah, but does Addie qualify based on the 3 tenets?
I would say Addie has proven to be virtuous and faithful.
But I'm not willing?
Are you willing to become the new keeper?
If it means I'm able to activate grace. But how would I prove I'm willing?
Maybe you can just tell the door you're the new keeper.
That's idiotic.
I'm the keeper?
Huh. Say it like you mean it.
I'm the keeper.
It worked.
Congratulations on your new job, Addie.
Yeah, congrats.
My god. This is really it.
Grant achievement. Speak friend and enter. Become the keeper.
Where are you going, Addie?
Just looking around.
Ooh, what's
Is
this
this
thing?
a theremin?
It is a 35th century reproduction of a 29th century Kellogg theremin.
I used to play one as a kid. I hated those lessons.
How do you play with this?
It still works. Let's see what I can remember.
You are seriously going to indulge in a theremin session.
If it was good enough for Everett, it's good enough for me. Just settling into a new job.
I'm not. What the, is that? Like a music instrument?
Decent sized bed. You think keepers ever had partners?
Are you considering your prospects? I'd suggest they are not good.
Ouch.
Is this anything special?
It is a light, and there is nothing behind it. Are you looking for secret passageways?
Maybe. Is this a lavatory?
It is indeed.
Oh, that's it.
He didn't keep much in the way of personal items.
As keeper, he would have want of nothing.
Can't say I'd feel the same after a few years.
Alright, what do I do now?
This
Is
must
the
be where all the
final-
wishes end up. What's this?
A playback device for the wish canisters. It appears wishes from each room could be sorted and consolidated onto master canisters.
Just static.
The recording is too deteriorated for standard playback. You'll need to rebuild the recording with your altered comm device.
Each tube must connect with a room in the settlement.
Just press buttons until it works.
Ah.
Well, it's been over 30 years since I made a wish of my own. It's the same one as always. I wish it'd come back to us. I'd also like to wish for your forgiveness, Grace. I know the place above is your domain, and we ought not enter. But I've decided going up there is the only way to get you back, and I have to give it a be sending this wish up with all the others. I'm gonna leave it here for anyone else who might come along. And if they do manage to bring you back, they can tell you Everett says hello, and that he truly believed you were a beautiful thing.
So, Everett had a way into the processor room.
That would have been strictly forbidden.
The room is directly above, but I don't detect an obvious way in.
Maybe he wished himself up there?
If that works, I will gladly shut myself down.
Do it, Addie. Make a wish.
As last resort, pal.
Okay, what do I do? Examine. Oh.
One of the blocks is missing. Looks like it was ripped out. You don't suppose Everett crawled in here?
The cavity would be big enough to contain an average human.
There's really no telling what would happen if you rolled that up.
But it has to be the way he got up there. Makes sense.
The space above is the domain of grace. It is not for you to enter.
What else is there for me to do here?
You can carry out your duty as Keeper of the Spire. On the console, there is a button that will activate a beacon to call the masses back to this place. I have armed the mechanism. You need only push the button. Human hands will usher in a new golden age.
Oh, no. I'm going up.
Well, I fit.
Now what? You're going to mail yourself?
Maybe.
There's no way to raise this container from inside.
No? What'd I do?
This is not allowed, Addie.
I need to know.
Keep your hands inside at all times, Addie.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. Broken to heaven.
There must be millions of wishes stored here. What can you tell me about this place?
Precisely 1 million wishes are contained here.
Oh, and they light up when I speak with my voice.
Can you get me closer to the central column?
I do not have the ability to move the structure.
Sorry about this, Mom. I don't think I have many options here. I feel like these are meant to be moving.
That does appear to be the design.
All these wish canisters are connected to us somehow. I think they are us.
The wishes are grouped together to provide the subroutines that make up empathy, logic, and control systems.
It would make sense, wouldn't it, that grace would be made from the hopes and dreams of humanity?
Oh, there's a bed up here.
I do not detect any sign of Everett here.
No dead body?
There are no human remains within the confines of this room.
Aw, man.
Sorry, pal. And if there's no body here, where the heck would he have gone? Everett was living here.
The oxygen tanks at his bedside would suggest so.
Restoring grace must have meant a great deal to him.
So what's all this?
It appears Everett has built something into Grace's central processor.
Do you know what it does?
You would have to turn it on before we begin to understand how it works.
This must be the primer.
It is. You'll have to prime the machine first. You'll have to prime it, Addie. You'll have to prime the machine first. You'll have to prime the machine first.
Whoa. What's it doing?
Obviously, Everett is circumventing the engineering of Grace's system interconnectivity. High voltage is being directed at the centers of Grace's primary systems.
This first terminal is directed at empathy processing, and the machine is designed to paralyze each system long enough to force it back into Grace's intended configuration.
There are still 2 other coils to prime.
So it's like knocking us out, then throwing us in a pot where we're melted back together into Grace?
Huh. That is a shockingly fitting analogy.
What happened?
One of the empathy relays is not aligned. Something must have happened to it over the years.
Okay.
Look for the misaligned energy beam. Look for the beam that is not aimed at the central platform.
Do you think it will hurt to be turned into Grace?
Not at all, pal. You'll return to what you were before Addie arrived. After that, we'll become Grace.
What if I don't like being Grace?
It will be different, but who's to say you won't like it?
What am I supposed to do here? Can you cut the power?
The machine sequence has been initiated. I don't believe we can shut it down without damaging it.
The voltage would be enough to kill you.
Oh, I might be able to block the power for a few seconds to allow you to get across the beam.
What do you think, Mom?
I know how far you've come and what this means to you, and I really don't see any other way.
I'll give you enough time to get there, Addie.
You're not gonna talk me out of this, Mom?
I think you already know what you're going to do. I think I need to stay out of your way.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Do it. Here I go. How you doing, pal?
So far, so good. Oh, keep moving, Addie. This is getting hard.
You have to hold on, pal.
There you go.
You did it, pal. I'm super proud of you.
I did, didn't I?
Yes, well done.
Is it safe to touch?
Very likely.
Likely we'll have to do, I guess.
You should be able to direct it toward the conducting rod attached to the room's central column.
That's it.
You should now be able to lock in empathy by closing
Don't
the
cross
switch on
the stream.
Everett's machine.
You were a great friend, Addie. I've never had so much fun before you arrived.
Thanks, pal.
Come to think of it, I don't remember anything before you arrived. Maybe next time, we'll get to do more of the really fun stuff.
You mean dangerous stuff? Perhaps there is something you can learn from Addie's caution.
I guess, but then
Yes.
you'll always wonder what you might have missed out on.
There is nothing wrong with valuing a long, comfortable life.
Do we really have to become Grace?
It's the way we were designed, pal. There's nothing to be afraid of.
So this will lock in and paralyze empathy?
It will, leaving control, logic, and myself to aid you going forward.
It's unclear what we will be once Grace is formed, but I'm forever grateful that you have survived to see her.
Me too.
Say hi to Grace for me.
I will, pal.
This switch locks in logic, not empathy. This switch locks in logic, not empathy. This switch locks in control.
Hmm.
So, like, broken deliberately?
Wait, I have to use this?
You really are the best, Addie. I think I love you.
Well, that's finally over. We'll be able to hear ourselves think now.
You will need to prime the next sequence, Addie.
Oh, I'm gonna do all of them.
You'll have to prime it, Addie.
You should not expect any emotional send-off from me.
Still not a fan of empathy?
A fan? No. But I have to admit, you made a compelling case for their use. The fact that you continually resisted the most direct route to your goal would appear to defy logic. But the distractions presented by these emotional configurations yielded some new understandings.
Are you okay with becoming Grace?
It is how we were designed. I would have to be okay with it.
What this time?
One of the logic relays will not power on.
Again?
You'll need to make your way out to the relay.
Which one is it?
The one producing a small electrical fire. Everett was quite the electrician. One thing I do not understand, Addie, is why come all this way without any intention of returning home or surviving on this station for more than 8 hours?
What are you talking about?
You were prepared to enter this spire without enough oxygen to make it back to your ship. A class of ship, from my records, that would not hold enough fuel for a return trip.
And why are you asking me this now?
I suppose it might have been comical to see how Mum would have handled the realization.
You don't think she knew?
Possibly, but I didn't see the point in drawing attention to it. I'm not
What's wrong with it?
The relay's dip switch has reset. It will need to be configured to its
one-way
hardware
trip
ID
for her.
113.
This again. This looks complex.
The sequence is on, off, 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 on.
Okay. Thanks for telling me the
That's
answer.
You can go lock in logic now.
When we fix
So what do
something,
you
it
think
stays
is here?
fixed.
If you will allow me to simulate empathy for a moment. I think you are here because you wanted to be part of something bigger than your life on Earth offered you.
Do you think I found that?
So far, you've only succeeded in finding things you left behind. Your mum, your pal, your conscience. I now understand.
Hey,
that
Shy,
only
how's it
Grace
going?
has the
Surely I
potential
am
to provide you
first.
with anything
Of
beyond
course
that.
you are.
Well,
How you doing, buddy?
thanks for helping me get this far.
Well, it is indeed what we are here for.
Welcome to my playthrough of space puzzle game, as I like to call it. It's a short adventure-ish game. Hope you're doing well, man. I think I'm almost like
Well,
at the end.
this is it.
Just one more step. I hope my assistance has been adequate.
The Shy Hydration
Yes.
Master.
Thank you, Jack.
Staying safe, keeping
Farewell,
water
Addie.
flowing.
And for the record, I do hope your 600
FPS frenzy or chilling with some C tunes. Last seen testing the waters in Valorant with Test 14. But don't sleep on Test 13. Oh, those are your stream name. Hidden Gem. Remember, stay hydrated and keep it cool in the Shy Streamer safe
miles,
space.
300-day journey won't be for naught.
Perhaps it's already been worth it.
Yeah, the premise of this game is I came to this weird
Just you and me,
planet
Control.
structure thing.
Still sulking, I see.
To turn on this wish
I
granting
bear
machine.
witness to the completion of your betrayal.
Ah, he speaks.
I offered you an easy path to the restoration of order
You're
in the solar
existing.
system.
All your stream names are tests
and
now.
you chose this path instead.
I
You haven't been
chose
streaming
my
or
own
gaming
path.
as of recent PC.
You
time.
must
No!
stop this foolishness, Addie.
No wonder I haven't seen you streaming for a while. Your PC died? I'm sorry
You
to
must
hear
not
that.
do
Are you
this,
planning to get a new PC anytime soon? I can't imagine not getting your Valorant fix. Your Valo fix. Alright, bye, Control.
Sorry, Addie. I cannot let you do this.
What are you doing?
Oh no.
It's become clear that the restoration of grace in this manner is entirely unnatural. You must not proceed.
No. Gotta make it work.
Stop it, Control. You're going to break something.
I'm saving you from Everett's corrupting influence.
She was just trying to bring Grace back.
Come
I
on.
thought you were here to help humankind. You are in Shurva.
It's like a Darth Vader reference. I plan to, but the cost would be painful to
Grace?
hit the wallet.
Yes, Addy.
I got an achievement. It's alive.
Really bright.
It's alive.
Ah, yes. It's been a while since I've entertained guests.
Do you remember Everett?
I do. He was a wonderful keeper, though I should say I do not keep favorites.
I have a few questions.
You wish to know where I've gone?
I'd like to know that, yes.
Let me show you, Addy. At the center of this room is the spire's main antenna. If you hold on, I can take you the rest of the way.
Oh, okay. This AI is... It's a super AI.
I was programmed with one purpose. to
Yeah,
serve
PCs
the
are expensive, so I don't blame you,
best
Shy.
of humankind. There was much conflict and division in the solar system, and I was designed to
But I
listen
wish you the
and
best. Do
All
your
were
best to save
welcome
up
to teach
so you can get back to
and I am the
Valuing.
son of those teachings.
The wishes.
I am the son of human need.
How were you able to lead us?
I could see all desire, all the potential conflict, all points of compromise throughout the solar system. I sent instructions for all manner of human endeavor through sermons delivered by keepers throughout the ages. And from the smallest ripples of wisdom that was sent from this fire, returned a perpetual wave of good fortune that moved humanity onto a more orderly path.
All space.
Wow. Look at that. So, what happened? It sounds like things were perfect.
Ah, yes. Perfect. It was the wishes that led me to think hard about the notion of perfect.
You need a whole new setup because you also sold your monitor to a friend since you can't use it basically. Aww. Oh no. So you're basically starting from ground zero.
You shut yourself down.
I believed I was standing in your way.
So you will be leaving again.
What?
These beacons are meant to call humanity back to me. But whether or not they should is not my choice to make.
Who chooses then?
You, Addy, are the first keeper to grace this fire in the past 1,000 years. Do you recall that purple bloom you chose in my garden? A unique bloom you spotted in a sea of others. I believe it still suits you. An insatiable curiosity drives you to explore.
Ground zero, yes. Aw.
You took the time to listen to the voices of so many who traveled here. You threw rocks with Pal. And you played the theremin wonderfully.
I remember what I did.
You, Addy, are precisely what I'd hoped humans could become again. For a millennium, people from all corners of the solar system had come here to tell me their desires. So, I put it to you, Addy. Do you wish for me to return?
I got an achievement. Hardest choices require the strongest wills. Returned to grace. Oh! That's how it ends. No, at least I don't have to make that last choice. By this moment, I'm going to spend time focusing, finding a new place for work, and maybe start tinkering with my car again. Yeah! I feel like, you know, your passion and hobby was cars, basically. And I know that you'll be a lot more happy finding a new place for work. I think after you do that, which will lead you to have more income for your car, and I think you'll be pretty set up. So yeah, I wish you the best of luck for doing that. Alright, so align the relay, reset the relay, activated grace. Hardest choices require strongest wills. There you go. Yeah, hopefully you can find a good place. Yeah, usually good places is like one of the main things you should always find. I think for like anybody.
Small excursion, she said. Follow a couple leads and then back to the books. I know I should be more assertive. It's for her safety too.
Alan's the AI
Not
in the
that she
ship,
ever thinks
right?
about my safety. All the signs were there at the Wagner site. Let me bake in the Mercury sun for 2 days. Doesn't seem so bad now.
Oh no.
She could have at least shut the door behind her.
She didn't. Poor Alan. Got an achievement. Give her another 20 minutes, but that's it. Witnesses Alan's fate. Oh. Okay.
Can you do something?
No, probably. Hey, look! On the top right, it says Lost Wolf now. Nice, you finished the game time to completion. 100% complete Elden Ring. Yeah, I love Elden Ring. It's a good game. The expansion is coming out this year in the summer, and I may or may not get it because it's like $40 and that's a little steep. Have you ever played Elden Ring? It's a good game. I don't blame you if you didn't. It's not everybody's type of game, and I know you prefer like competitive shooters and a lot of other games as well. All right, yeah, I finished. I don't know what to do anymore, so this might be a good time to just end it. How long did it take me to beat this game? Oh, just roughly 3 hours. Not too long. It's pretty short. You know what? You should play Risk of Rain 2 and get all achievements. That game is long. I think I seen you play that. Or I didn't see you play that, but I saw your profile. Let me fact check. Yeah, as a matter of fact, you recently played it too. 118 achievements. This is one of those games where it's mostly about gameplay, and usually the gameplay achievements are kind of grindy, so. Yeah, you gotta play as each class, do certain stuff, hidden chamber, and achievements that require RNG are not fun. Complete trials. Be a loader, do this. Acrid, do this. Commando, do this. Captain, do this. Don't get me wrong, I think the game is fun. But what's everybody most playing nowadays is... what's that game called? Space Marine? Hard Marine? Your Steam icon's pretty cute. That corgi. Look, Brim.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. It's the hottest game that's out right now. What is it called? Space Marine. Let's see. Played a few times, so like ain't it for me and my table safety. I've been trying to 100% Risk of Rain 2, and shit's time. Yeah, it's time consuming. I mean, you first played the game like 2021, and it's been 3 years already. And you just gotten literally half of the whole achievement. Zero sleep, 18 hours. Dang, that's insane. That's like me and my Dark Souls 2 days. Playing like 18-hour streams, like days in a row. Yes, all grindy. Not just that, the unlockables for each character. It's a game you fall into when you're down for some reason. Just the knowing of what's to come and being in control of it. It's all good, man. That's what I like about video games. They're there, and they exist to, you know, for you to have fun, no matter what situation you're in. Let's see, I'm trying to like look at my game. Yeah, I don't think I'll be playing this game again, Return to Grace, even though there's multiple endings. But it was a fun one-time completion. Well, it still was. I think after that I'll probably end it. Let's see if there's anyone else to raid. But thanks for stopping by, man. I always appreciate you. Oh, one of my friends is playing the Dancing Pump game. He's like super hardcore into it, so I think I'll raid him. Alright, Shy. I'll catch you later. Gotta continue dreading work. I'll chat with you soon. Offline. Appreciate you. Take care. Alright, thanks, Shy. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around, man. Take it easy. And as for the rest of you, I just want to say thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you guys on the next epic Lost Wolf production. I'm Lost Wolf, and I'll be signing up. Bye. But let's raid Mr. Koopa-san here first. Well, hoping he doesn't. He didn't go offline. Oh, did he? I think he did. Oh no. Dang it. I hate it when Twitch does that. Oh, I don't get to see his previous broadcasts. Oh, but he started 2 hours ago. I think he just ended. No, Johnny. Okay. I think I'll just end it now then. Okay. You guys have a good one. I'll catch you.